It's lights out and away we go.
There are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Well, here we go. Welcome everybody who's watching to what is going to be the opening round of this champion difficulty Grand Prix event coming from the Singapore GP. So hopefully everybody is doing well. Hopefully some of you enjoyed some Clash of Clans last night, and if you didn't, go and subscribe to Clashing with Azza. However, we're here to be all F1. So before qualifying gets going on the main race F1 tomorrow, but qualifying today, we're going to get our opening round together here on the opening round. You know he means business when he's rocking the Red Bull jacket. Oh, come on, Demo. Let's go. Let's go indeed. So first of all, let's shout out all of you who have got involved in the chat so far. Demo first in. Good afternoon, Demo. Gaming with Trevor is here. We've got Stu. We've got Sasha. We've got Jan and Jay. Welcome, Calum, Reaper, Vicent as well. Mark, good to see you, Mark. Addy, Calabat, Kimo, all in here nice and early. And today, we're going Champions GP on the main account. So hopefully, you're all here. We are supporting Max, not necessarily Solanke. I just love F1 gear. So I've got a McLaren jacket. If McLaren get pole, tomorrow I might be wearing the McLaren jacket. I have to watch with orange though, because if I get too close to green, the green screen doesn't like me. So that is how we go. But how are we doing so far? Peter, I know you can't play at the moment unless you can on another account, but appreciate you popping in here and at least saying hello. Almighty is liking the coat. Nick, oh, thank you. Max got the fastest lap. It's only fair. So appreciate all the kind words. Okay, we are going to get into some opening round. I'm going to show you what the group looks like first of all, and then we're going to try and do our very, very best. So, race time. Singapore with the Esteban, Ocon, the Sabre, and the Pivot boosted too, and we end up in this position. We are currently 39th to start off today's opening round. Not many are actually above us, but we've got to improve on Miami. That was the big one. And obviously yesterday, or in qualifying, you saw us get robbed in China. So, Gold Stars, welcome. Thank you for the comment. Welcome, Ling Bryan, as well. You never know. This is what they're needing. They need me, Ling Bryan. Let's see if it brings good or bad luck. Okay, so let's kick this off, shall we? Let's get ready to race. I'm looking forward to this. However, I feel like I'm a bit scared to be ready for it. So let's go, Mustafa, just in time as well. Yeah, exactly, Nick. I knew the entertainment factor that would make, absolutely. Okay, let's take a look then. Here we go. Singapore, race start, power unit on this car. Can't remember the strategies, but let's go and take a look. Race start, power unit. So, the car we need is our power unit setup. Let's go, Meckies. And the drivers. Now, Alonso, very, very strong. Sucks on tyres. I think a free medium is okay for Ocon. I think Alonso has to do a 2 medium, 2 medium, 2 medium, because his tyre management is terrible. Unless I went and ran Hamilton, then I could definitely probably do a free medium. But let's find out. We'll use these two for now. See how they go. I don't think softs I can trust just yet. So that is our setup. They are our drivers. Let me know in the chat. I'm not going to do a poll, but just simply comment in the chat how many points you think we're going to get from race number 1. Race number 1 is Singapore. So we would like to get off to a very nice start. So let's hopefully we will do that. Trevor goes for 47. Trevor? Yes, mate. Let's go. Okay. Let's do this. Few 47s in the bag. It all depends on matchmaking, of course. Let's go. Let's see who we get. Addy goes for 46. Kimmo 39. You bloody pain in the backside, Kimmo. Oh, here we go. Real player. Champions GP. Race number 1. Here we go. Welcome to opening round. Few 45s. People are going off the matchup that we could be dropping points in this one. Stu goes 47. Always like you, Stu. Qualifying is okay. Right. So, Ocon 18. Peter goes 46. Power unit tracks can be a pain. I don't trust the softs. That's my problem. Race start, power unit. I'm going to stick some surf on. Extra tyres too. I mean, Alonso could get the softs. You can poke him. Right, here we go. Come on. Let's see and believe, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. And the rival goes for hard and a medium with some instinct boost. So that could help us nicely too. We get away okay. Cars forming the left-hand side. Exactly, but Peter, you know the score better than most people. And that is not a bad start. Esteban Ocon is in to 7th place then. And he's moving up a little bit more. Rival we are ahead of. He's probably going to go the one stop on the hards. Yeah, but it's me playing, Peter. That's the difference. That's why it's not an easy 47 on this point. But Ocon's getting through well. Inside of Norris, thank you very much. And into 6th place. So Ocon should be able to get 3 mediums. Probably will go 3 hards to just manage them tyres better. Alonso, he's just not got the tyres that are great. So let's keep on pushing. Alonso's going to come in at the end of this lap. DRS will now enable as we get into P3, or we did get into P3. It's now P4 and P5. Come on. Let's keep on pushing. Let's get Alonso in as we go. Alonso up the inside. A move on Esteban Ocon there. Pulling ranks is Fernando. I mean, I can't overtake at the moment. Now I can. Okay, into 3rd place. That is Alonso. Is that Alonso in P2? It better be, because if that's Stroll, we're going to have some serious questions, Hutch. That is into P2 now. Ocon, I'm going to move round and go on to hards. I'm just going to cruise with him. Alonso is in. Okay, so all of us are going longer here. The 1 stop, potentially. But the 2 stops pretty quick, because it's a short pit time, and we are already back out in P7. Going to keep Ocon bang there as well. Alonso should be able to gain some positions. Although DRS is shocking in Singapore. It's just overtaking seems to be the issue. Get through. We're closing, but we're going to have to, I think, go to hards on Ocon. We're going to keep on pushing round. Come on. Keep conserving. We've got a bit of a gap, though. I think we might not even get first place coming out here. In we come with Ocon. Okay, we are going to take P1. Ocon's going to come out, but it's still not great. It's still a difficult... It's not an easy race in terms of this. I'm going to keep pushing, though. We have got Ocon in P8. Any soft tyres ahead for pit stops? Yes, Piastri will go to softs, and he will have to pit. But again, we can't get past. Overtaking can be tough. Now we're passed into 7th. DRS now in a different place. He'd use it here, Kimo. I wouldn't be surprised. Or maybe on this straight. Alonso is in. So Alonso is in. This is a crucial stop for Fernando. A lot of cars currently out here, and we're going to move ourselves up to 5th place. But power unit is actually quite good. Alonso, look at Fernando doing absolutely unbelievable job here in P1 currently. Let's get through. DRS surely on the back straight. Yeah, I'm going to use it with Ocon this time. But power unit is good. Still got to... I'll tell you what, I've got to get through. Alonso. He's got to pit, surely, Alonso. Can we get Ocon through? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Oh, what a move. Threading through the eye of a needle. Here comes Esteban Ocon. Alonso is in P1. This is what we need. Alonso will pit. No, he won't. He won't pit, but surely runs out of tyres in this race. But it doesn't matter, or does it? No, because we have managed to fight our way through. And that should be that. We've pulled clear. It just shows you, though, how important race start is, because look at that Fernando Alonso, who is in P3. He's absolutely to the front of the grid, and that's all because of his race start value. We'll push Ocon through as well. This track, if there was a DRS part that didn't hold DRS, I wouldn't even use DRS around here, but sadly, I don't think even Powerlift gives you a better option. Big 47, absolutely. Real player as well, remember. So, good luck to them, P7 and P10. It was an unfair matchup for this rival, but based on their team score, I wouldn't be expecting them to be scoring perfect scores. So that is a great start to qualifying here. Or opening round, I should say. Let's go, indeed. Come on, get the W's in the chat. Let's go, team. Let's go, go, go. 47 and a champion grid crate. Okay, let's have a look. Drivers, level 4 Alonso and level 5 Esteban Ocon for the rival. I told you it was a little bit of an unfair matchup. The car. A little bit of flex in there. So a little bit of flex. We were higher on levels, but rival went for a little bit more cornering and less power units. But you've seen it worked well for us. So that is a good job. That is a good start. 47. Ocon level 7 is going to be nice. Absolutely, Maximilian. And that is that Series 12 crate. So let's open this as we go, because we might get a cheeky... asset trade out of them. Thomas, welcome. Mervin, welcome. I can see Res1 Eons here as well. Let's have a look what these crates are like. Our first ever champion race crate. Some Yuki, some Jack Doohan, and some... Oh, I tell you what, a couple of epics every race isn't too bad. Let's open this. Again, not been racing much, don't have the pit pass, so missing out on quite a few crates on this main account. Antonelli, and some Nexus. Okay. We've got a few crates we can still get to eventually. So that is a good start. Asset trading. We are not a million miles away. I need, if I look through my max, 12 slip shift. That's what we'll be looking out for. And I just want to check. Yeah, not worth taking any more of them. Okay. Playing contender. Good luck, Mervin. Good luck for your round. So 47 points is where we start off with in this opening round. A great start from Singapore. And now we move on to race number 2. So race number 2, Imola, race start power unit. A difficult track, but not so much for a power unit. So it's going to be the same drivers. I expect to probably run a freeze off here. Welcome, Res 1. And it's going to be exactly the same. So yeah, I think I can't really afford to do... I'm not going to do a 4 medium, 5 hard, I don't think. So I think I'm going to just run these 2. Same sort of boost, maybe a surf. 1 stop would be quicker, but I think I'm going to go for 2. So hopefully. Let's go. Now chat again, get your comments in the chat. Everybody who's watching, there's over 50 of you watching at the moment. Please do get in the chat and let us know how many points you think we're going to get from race number 2. And that is Imola, which is race start drivers and a power unit setup. Let's go. Is it going to be another real player? Or are we going to get a bot? I think 333 potentially very slow pit lane at this circuit. Here we go. Real player. We'll expect to drop some points with this team score rival. So, I'll take my 43 now. I'm not expecting to go perfect. So, I'll take my... depends on the setup though. Everyone's like, yeah, no chance now. Yeah, Senin's a good player. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I think I'm going to just try and go for a 2-stop. And surf and power unit it. Can I go... I'm going to have to split the strategy, aren't I? Really? Because ultimately... I might as well try something different, right? I might as well try and force the hand. So... let's go that. Let's see. Bad matchmaking then in race number 2. But let's see at least if we can take a point off. Jay, welcome. Or Jai, whichever way. I can't remember how you used to say it. But welcome in. So rival gets a good start. We don't get that great of a start. We are struggling out of the pack then. But hopefully we can get going shortly and actually get them. Race start so critical in some of these races that... we currently sit in 15th and 16th only. Jai, isn't it? That's the one. But yeah, just a terrible start. That is F1 Clash for you, ladies and gentlemen. Race starts are basically predicted of how you go. Look how much we can't get through the pack here. So this game, again, it's one of them big frustrations that you get a perfect start. It means absolutely nothing. But welcome to everybody who has joined. But we're going to just try and get some points here. Not a lot we can do about it. Yeah, exactly. We lost out on the start heavily. Look at that. Rivals away and cleanly. We are just having to come through the pack now. So let's see what this holds, though. I tell you what, Ocon is not far off 5 mediums, you know. He's not a million miles away off 5 medium. If I can maybe just conserve a little bit, I could potentially get 5 medium. Now remember, Alonso is great on race start. Better than Ocon. The problem is Ocon is out front. But I'm definitely going to have to go to hard on Ocon because I'm pushing far too much. But we are trying to come through. Rivals committed to a 1-stop. Can I get the 2-stop to work? Can I absolutely change this up and get this race on a strategy call? Come on. Don't want to go to mediums. Want to go to hards. Let's try and conserve down where we can. Can we play a blinder of taking some points off this rival? We're going to absolutely try. You know me. I will not give up this race. I will just see what we can do. We're into P2 though. And we're pushing Alonso as well. We are now trying to get some points back. So now Alonso goes down the straight. So Alonso on the soft tyres. Can he get into 3rd? Yes, he can. Come on. This is in the balance, I feel. Because here comes Ocon. Ocon's not doing too bad on this strategy at the moment. A really bad start, having to come through the field, even though we got perfect race starts. Now we're trying to put some fight in the bag? Can we put the fight in the bag to the rival? We've got to be careful on tyres, but I've got no careful in me anymore. I've got to just push, push, push. And Alonso is going to have to come into the pits. What can we achieve in this race? If we can take one extra point off this higher team score rival, I will be happy. But the question is, can we do it? We've gone for the complete opposite strategy. We've had to try something different. Here we go then. Down the straight. We are ahead currently of their number 2 driver. But again, we are on slower tyre. Oh, and we're getting held up now as well. Okay. This is not bad. We've forced our hand. We've tried, but he's got some good power unit levels left. And he should blast past me. But I've got to just try here. I think I'll just try and gain some power unit when I can. Just gain the power unit. And I can maybe pull something back later on. This is not, I don't feel like I'm over just yet. Oh my God, look at the traffic. The traffic jams are here, ladies and gentlemen. It is chaotic. Now, I'm not going to use my DRS. I'm going to save it. Boom, push time. Boom, push time. Can I snatch anything? No. Rival just got an insane start. Too strong for me. We saved the power unit to see if we had any chance at the end, but just too strong. Yeah, far too strong for me. Well, I'm okay with that. After a really bad start, so far behind, I will take the drop in points, no problem. Especially at the power unit circuit. Just too strong. 43 points, though. It is what it is. Look at that. 1617 against a 1538. So there you go. Level 6. But it didn't really matter when Ocon and our Alonso get such a bad start. And in the car, less power unit was interesting. More qualifying. But that's probably why we did close up a little bit in the race compared to where we was initially. But in the end, we lost out on the start. Way too slow from the race start. That was a shocker. So yeah, a lot. I mean, nearly every part is a level above pretty much. So there we go. There we go. We'll take where we are. But that's all right for me. So 2 races in. Now, defending and speed. This is where we struggled yesterday. This is where we struggled. So let's get our speed set up. I don't feel like I want to use that. What can we use? Imola's been... Imola should be easy. It's all based on matchmaking, sadly. Can I use Hamilton here? No. Can I use Ocon? No. I'm going to have to use these two. And I think Gladiator, but the problem is they might get such a bad start. Do I just go Voice and hope for the best? Potentially. Defense. Let's go that setup. So, race number 3. How many points do we think we are going to get from race number 3? Defense and speed. We are off to Miami this time. So I'm just going to check my notifications quickly. Because, yeah, all good. Okay. So, get guessing in the chat. Give me 2 seconds. Get guessing. Imola. Done. And we are now on to Miami. Oh, Jigar. This is live, of course. Defense, speed. Okay, get them guesses in. We struggled here in qualifying. Definitely. Oh. Yeah, the problem is, Peter, with these two drivers, race start. But we all know that race start doesn't mean jack shit on this game anymore. Because you can get a good... I mean, like on Senina last race, we managed to gain, actually, considering where we were. But we just never got anywhere at the start. If we'd have got a better start, I think we would have had a small chance of taking a point. Okay, Miami. Here we go. Let's do this. Try and get... Now, we only got 37 points in qualifying around here. So, let's take a look and see what we get today. Yeah, but... Yeah, let's see. I mean, at least we know tomorrow if we get a matchmaking in our favour, we can score 4 more points in that race. Worst case ever, we're only ever going to get a minimum of 43. Defence and speed, I'm going to use this. Now, just watch out for that race start, because that's the tricky one. Nice, Nick. Yeah, I haven't got that skillage to get the probably anything more than 40 points here, even 37. So... away we go. Both of them to the left-hand side, which is what all the cars seem to do. Chris, you seems like you've got a strange group then. A short group. If you can get through, it's catch up from there, Tekken. You know, we don't get race start luck on this game round here. Welcome, Rosham. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Now we've got to battle through. And obviously, we'll be double stacking in this race as well, but we'll worry about that in a little bit later on. And we're up to 12. Verstappen. So after this lap, race start will end, and we will be on a better playing field with the cars around us. As we get past Pierre Gasly. Yes, we do. Can Norris climb any cars too? P16. Okay. Tough battling so far. Let's use DRS. P15 DRS. Okay, get past Verstappen. Thank you. P9. Norris not really making too much in ground at the minute. But he gets to 14th. We can't get past Yuki. As what did Norris say the other week? When you get stuck behind Yuki, you know you're slow. And Verstappen just lost position as well. Good afternoon, Brian. We're good, thank you. How are you doing, Brian? Again, we just struggle on overtake. Gonna try and save some power unit. Overtaking Verstappen. Double Red Bull overtake. Or maybe not. Welcome, Daniel. Still, there's a lot to happen in this race, I feel. A lot to happen. 1, 2 and 3 are absolutely disappeared. And this is painful. There's no easy way for us on this track. I don't know if it's because of our levels. I don't know, but it's a struggle. The Gladiator we usually use in Miami, I've changed it because it didn't go well in qualifying. Yeah, DRS is where we'll use it this time round. I always use DRS second straight. That is where I always use it. Try and just gain some power unit back where we can. Up to P11. P17, okay. Getting somewhere. There's P10. Norris to P16 and P15. So can we get P7? No. We're not going to score we're not going to score big points again. We're not going to score big points. Just change it up, basically, to just slingshot for the pit stops. You can use it on either straight, really. You still get the same. This one's more of a straight than a bend. Welcome, Cho. Yeah, we just can't really score. Well, I just don't think we have the levels of what we need. Do we take less defence and more race start? I don't know. We saw in Imola how race start doesn't really impact too much. And it's going to be a shocker. Maybe we need that gladiator. Potentially. Because all we're going to get in here is 31 points. That is shit. That is terrible. But we should get through either way. That's all that matters to me. Gone are the days of trying to sweat to get a P1. Shock him. 8th and 10th. What do you do there? What do we do there? We get killed on race start. And we score 32 points. Ugh. Nice one, nice. But there you go, Mark. Afternoon, Dave. We'll take it. It's only the opening round. Yeah, absolutely. We'll try something different tomorrow if we get through. Level 6, and less speed. So we did take Sabre yesterday, which was more speed. So whether or not, because we're starting at the back, maybe we should be taking Sabre. Because if we're starting at the back anyway, why does it matter if we take a little bit of qualifying? So maybe tomorrow I go back to Sabre. Kai, welcome. And just so you can see that is the difference. So maybe tomorrow I'm going to go back to Sabre to give me that extra little bit of race pace. And then we'll see what happens. But it was good, worth a try. Good to see if it should work or can work. But again, it was overall very, very difficult. So, yeah, we'll move on. We'll see what happens. Have I got any crates to open in here quickly? I haven't. Got this one to open, though. I mean, some slick shift would be nice. Give me 12. Clen, welcome. Give me some slick shift. Or not. Hey, to Alonso. Okay, it doesn't help that Verstappen's only level 5 as well. If Verstappen was level 6, it would also help. Okay, so race number 4 then coming up. It's been a tough battle so far with some very, very slow points. Abu Dhabi, overtaking and power unit. So back to power unit we go on the setup. Overtaking is required. So I think from my memory, Hamilton comes in this time round on his amazing overtaking stat. And I think, obviously not as good. George Russell could come in. Just depends if I want to take Ocon. 12 race start, 13 tyre. No, probably not gonna. I'm probably gonna take these two. Good qualifying or better qualifying on Russell. Okay, so Hamilton and Russell. Welcome Christian as well. So welcome in. So I like how you put hello my friend and then the rest in your language. Russell and Hamilton and power unit. So get in the chat then, how many points do you think we're going to get from race number 4, Abu Dhabi? I think it's a rooster booster potential off memory. We've got to pick up some points in this one. Let's go. Let's see. 47 is going to be tough. This is not... It can be a little bit of a pain, this circuit. It's all down on the matchmaking as well. Let's see how that one works out. Few guesses already then. 46.5. 1460. Sylvester sucked at this game. That's never a statement you want to be writing, Sylvester. You think you suck? You should have seen me take 32 points a minute ago. You think I suck? Sometimes races don't go your way. As we load up Abu Dhabi, race number 4. see what we can do. Can we score well? Qualifying. Russell. Car emphasis 317. Well, let's get you through. Hopefully you're qualifying with that. Overtaking and power unit. I'm going to go for the race start of Rooster Booster. Good stuff, car emphasis. Good stuff. And we've got a real player. A real player. Here in Abu Dhabi. Let's see the strategy that they go to versus ours, taking a while to ready up. And here we go. Here we go. 18th and 19th versus 21st and 24th. Again, race start is going to be key. Can we get luck with the race start? Absolutely not. We get absolutely slammed to the inside. And we don't make any mass overtakes. Race start is killing me today. Jan and Jay, they didn't ready up at 20 seconds, so that's how you usually know it's a real player for that one there. As now we get into 12th place and 15th. So it's going to be a long battle ahead, but I'm going to just chill and save when I can on power unit as we go backwards with Hamilton. Just as we started to push as well, that's annoying. Get through. Thank you. And then we'll get... DRS is going to be the big pull around this circuit. So let's see if we can gain positions. 12th and 13th. DRS activated. Here we go. To 10. To 9. And looks like coming through with us is Russell, who is P11. So again, we can just rinse and repeat that every single time. Would be good. Come on. Gotta start getting some overtakes. We need some pit stops as well to happen. And that is us up to 7th. Piastri coming out of the pits. We'll get ahead of him just about. And then another DRS to come. We need overtakes. Bad corner for Hamilton there. But it's still got good power unit. This is still okay. Not panicking, but P1 in the Ferrari of Hamilton on the softs doing 3 laps. He's going strongly. So come on, Hamilton, get through. Surely some of these peel off to the pits. They do. Can we get into 3rd? Can we get into 2nd? Yes, we can. So Hamilton P2 now. Russell just under a bit of pressure, but DRS will pay for that shortly. Here we go, into 5th. Oh, what an awful turn. I hate it when that happens. You get punished for being so good down the straight. So, Hamilton coming in for his only pit stop here in Abu Dhabi. McLaren follows me in too. And Russell comes in behind Leclerc. Teamwork makes the dream work. We're coming out in what looks to be 4th place, smack bang behind Lando Norris. So we'll conserve back down. Use a bit of DRS. Should be able to get through. There we do. Let's try and create the gap between them. Got to just keep flicking between the drivers. Make sure that we can continue some good pace. And at the moment, we're not getting permanent full points. Where is P1 and P2? They carry on round. We're trying. We're trying to close the gap. We'll get DRS again. Norris will come past. But DRS will enable. And we'll get back through. Russell. With DRS now. Yeah, we won it in a competition, car emphasis. Community Championship. Stream shouldn't be lagging. It should be clear. Reaper. Oh, welcome, Akash. Welcome. And there is P1, P2 into the pits. Can we get George Russell ahead? McLaren, they're just coming out of the pits now. Here comes George Russell. I don't know when we'll do that one, Caliber. But will that McLaren pit? It will. So this is looking good. Got to focus on Russell then, really. because Hamilton is clear P1. Russell, it might be under threat from a McLaren, but he should be good on power unit here. There is the McLaren approaching. We should have a pit stop now for P2. There they are in the pits. So P2 and P1. McLarens are closing. But Hamilton kicks on. Russell kicks on. You can't now, Crumpus. It's from 2023 that we won this one. That livery, look, as you can see there. It's got the name on the side of it as well. And we are going to get a 47. That is exactly what we needed to return with. A 47 points from Abu Dhabi. Congratulations if you said 47 points. That is a big point. Let's go. Even a bad start again in this one, which we've had at all the circuits so far. Andrew, you don't need to promote yourself in the chat, mate. Come on, there's a time and place. P1, P2. Let's go. Job done. 1588 versus 1460. 47 point boost for everyone. Level 3 bot as well. And a balance setup. So we'll take that. Absolutely. 47 point is a beautiful point score there. But we're still behind, of course, overall. We've had some very bad races as well. So, yeah, if he wants help, though, Andrew, he can ask in the chat. That's obviously we said earlier. So, yeah, you could ask him what the problem is in this chat as well. There you go. Alex Albon. Ocon. Football, Caramphasys, is a big fan of mine. Golf as well. Let's go. Let's open these up. Big difference from the last race. We needed that. We needed that. A little bit of matchmaking on our side. Thank you. Let's go. Power unit 286. So, let's go to race 5. We gotta qualify. Are we in trouble of not qualifying in this group? I don't think so. I think we'll be okay. Okay. Race 5. Over to... Oh, no, it's back to China. It's back to flipping China. Here we go again. Oh, I've only just got over what happened at this circuit last time. And now you've got to make me do it again. Great. Get your guesses in the chat. How many points are we going to acquire from the Chinese circuit of Shanghai? Thank you, Chow. Yeah, but Peter, if you saw my qualifying, you know when it slows you down on the last corner, it literally put me at a stop and let the McLaren come past me. It was a terrible one. It was disastrous. Yeah, basically. You know what I mean though, Peter. You've seen it. Yeah, so what happened, chat, basically in qualifying, and you can go and watch the video, is I had an awful start with Russell. After lap 3, I pitted from 16th place. That's how bad George Russell's start was. He was going backwards everywhere. And then on the last lap, on the last hairpin for the DRS, I overtook Piastri, I think it was, to gain 47. And then as I went round the last corner, the game made my car take that corner ridiculously slow, and he came straight back past. So we had a lot of pain. We almost got the 47. But yes, it was a tough one. We are, Nick. I'm just filling everybody in about what happened, because we might see that happen again here. Who knows? Russell, Hamilton, 17th and 18th. Rooster Booster, give me a look. Please get a good start. Hey, Chigai, give it a go, mate. If you're in there already, mate, try and get through. That could get you a good reward. Don't get a worse start. And I tell you what, that is a good start from Mr. Hamilton. And not a bad start this time from George Russell, who was he's now P10. That is a lot better start because in qualifying, he was just going backwards the whole one. So, P4, P7, not a bad start. And that's going to get even better all the time as we go P3 and P6. Downshifted into... I know, exactly. You might see it here. You might see it out this. Let's have a look how slow I am out of that final corner. Look how slow it is there. It's not a fast corner at all. Right, I'm going to just look after power unit. It's okay if I go backwards. Why were you... I didn't even click DRS. I didn't even click it. Generally, didn't click that button. What? What? I've never... I swear to God, I never clicked that button. What the hell? But I never even got near it. I wasn't clicking. I was only clicking the padlock. Now, watch how slow Russell is out of this corner. Does he go really slow? He doesn't. It's weird how that happened. We need a VAR. Yeah, we need a VAR. That was just really weird. Honestly, I never actually clicked it. I don't know why it did. I don't think I was near it. I was up on the red engine modes at that point, so... Finger oil. Right, what do we got? I need to make sure I don't double stack both of these, so I'm going to bring in Hamilton. Come on. Get through. Overtake Russell. Thank you. It just drove past. That's a weird one, John. Maybe China's just playing with us. Okay, I need a bit of power unit. But Hamilton's gone for the undercut. We love an undercut. It's time to get the undercut. It's going to be tough. Fat fingers. I know. I've put weight on. The fingers are now clashing with different buttons. It's never good. So Russell, can he close in on the McLaren? Hamilton trying to get past Leclerc. And he's not overtaking again. Come on. Yeah, okay, we're going to get the lead. Undercut is a beauty. I tell you all the time. Look at that. Into P1 we go. And Russell will slot behind the McLaren. Can't the McLaren use dry tyres by accident or something? That would be nice. I tell you what though, chat. What do you think of this? Can you imagine how hard this game would be if all of the AI cars, so the 20 of them, all used DRS in the right places? Can you imagine how difficult this game would be? Be crazy. Parentheses, about 6 years of playing is how we've done that. And we get into P2. It's not going to be the drama of what we had last time, I don't think. But Piastri's coming back at Russell. Pero, welcome to the stream. would be carnage. But it would be chaos. But we're going to just gain power unit here. I'm in absolutely no problem because Piastri is not going to be using DRS. So come on. Just got to chill. I can push Hamilton now as well. We're going to use medium push. And hopefully George Russell will make the move on the McLaren. And almost nearly his teammate. How slow does Russell go out of this corner? Nearly grinds to a halt. And now we can start pushing. Let's make a point extra than qualifying. Let's bring this home. Well, Clen, I think if they had to focus on something like that, I would rather them open this game up to have 10-player races where you can have so many of us in the one race. That would be incredible. And Russell to use. Will Russell steal the win? DRS closes up. But it's going to be no drama at China. Because we come home in a nice, easy 47 points. Let's go. Thank you, Pero. Nice Red Bull coat. That's what we're rocking. You know, got to keep warm and all that. I don't know yet, Ling Brian. I don't know yet. I might watch qualifying. Is it qualifying at what, 2 o'clock? I think it is. And then I might then go and stream it after, potentially. We'll see how much time I have. Xerix is back as well. Welcome. We're not being... No, but Jigar, I mean, if it was all on mobile, you know when you ready to race and you search for a matchmaking, it puts 10 of you in there. I go watch Q also. Yeah, exactly. So that will be... I think it's... is it in 40 minutes or so? I think qualifying, potentially. So Ocon and Hamilton and that. Okay, let's go. Good points. 47. That's exactly what we needed. If you can, like Andrew says, if you are currently watching, please hit that thumbs up for me on the channel too, on the video. That will be showing your support. 2 o'clock qualifying, yeah. Thank you, Mark. Okay, let's carry on then. Let's try and slot ourselves into like P3, P2 or something. Let's get qualified. Race 6, Melbourne. Race start and speed. So 256 speed is going to be... I'm going to use Sabre this time. You could do Vikas, you could do. Just depends what group you get. So Alonso. I think it's going to be Alonso and Ocon, but I want to just check Leclerc here. Like so, because is Ocon better? He is. So, free soft is the strategy to call around Australia. 9 laps to come. These are going to be our drivers that we're going to be going to this with and our speed setup. So, get your guesses in the chat. If you are watching and you haven't said anything so far in the stream today, all you've got to do is put 2 numbers. 47, because that's what we're going to try and score. Let me know in the chat what you think we're going to score from this race. 47 points available, race start and speed. Here we go. We're going to Australia. Yeah, helps the video with the algorithm. Absolutely. Yo, every time you click a like button, every time you comment on any of my videos, it absolutely helps my channel. So please, always do it. Andrew knows the score. It would be crazy, wouldn't it, Nick? But can you imagine how exciting that would be? Suddenly 10 of you with 2 cars each. The whole grid is formed of real players. Can you imagine how crazy it would be? Jigar goes safety car. Akash goes 41. Come on, chat. Only a few of you. There's over 90 people watching. Get in the chat. Get the comment in. How many points are we going to score in Australia? Come back later today. You can hype videos. Bloody hell, that's not on my knowledge. 22nd, 23rd. Race start and speed. Free soft. You can usually get a very good start on these circuits. Come on. Here we go. Need a good start. Oh, that's nice, Jigger. I appreciate it. Oh, my God. What? Why do we always get the worst starts in the world? Alonso has got the best race start on the game, and he has just failed to get anybody off the initial start. You can't make this stuff up sometimes. He is now getting back through. But come on, you've got to be giving me a better race start than that. That is shocking. I know he is getting up to like 11th place now, but it's not good, is it? Let's be honest. It shouldn't be like that. 9 other players, that's true. Imagine the qualifying it'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Of where everyone sits. Coach targeting. Get through to 9th, thank you. Right, gotta just save some power unit. We're not a million miles off the lead. I don't want to use too much power unit right now, as Alonso gets a very slow corner. And we do get up to 4th. Let's try and make sure we create the gap between the 2 drivers. Can we get past Verstappen up the inside? We can get him. So P8 now. And P4. but we're not a million miles away from the cars ahead. Still a chance to score points, and a lot of them in this race. We're going to come into the pits. Not really. You want race start, Chow, in Series 5. So Ocon pits for the first time. Alonso comes in as well. No double stack. And then let's push again. So out we come. Can we get ahead of the rival? Yes, we can. Inside Hulkenberg is kind of priority. Again, not... Oh, how are we getting overtaken? Come on, Hutch. We were pushing then as well with Ocon. And we still got overtaken. Pain. The pain is calling out. Right, come on, Ocon. Here's a move as well. Get through for me. Into 8th. Okay. 5th and 8th. Still not strong. Still not the best. Is there any 5 lappers out there? No, a lot of soft tyres. A lot of soft tyres. And look how quick Alonso is. My Alonso, if he got a better race start, he'd have been that quick as well. But all 4 cars are actually pretty close out front here. So actually, we might have a little bit of a plan. Just watch all the adverts you can, Chow. We're going to be coming into the pits this lap. Final stops are coming. Alright, use that there. Oh, we still can't get any flipping overtakes. It's not working out. We're going to double stack this as well, I think. Of course we're not. I'm perfect pit stop, man. Why is Alonso so quick and my Alonso struggles? Oh, I've tried to overtake there fucking 6 laps. And I've not overtook anybody. AI Alonso comes along and just goes straight round me. It's rigged. It's rigged. There's a Ferrari coming out of the pits at the moment as well. Past Alonso we go. Mate, Alonso gets me there every flipping time. That's his crap. What the hell? Every lap Alonso gets me there. I got no other choice. I can't get them. Overtake. I bet he gets me again. I bet he gets me again. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, what the hell? I've tried to get past him every time. I've literally tried to do 5 overtakes in 5 laps. Couldn't get through any of them. And AI Alonso just goes round me every single time, every single lap. Another shite performance. And then we get blocked off. Bloody hell. Wow. All your 47 predictions are wrong. Again, a shit start from Alonso. And somehow he still comes home in 6th place. Ahead of Ocon. Yeah. What can we do? There's not a lot we can do in that, in theory. We did the best we could. They're not strong enough. Not strong enough, which is frustrating. Not a lot we'll be able to change either. We're not good enough in Champions now. We need the month that we haven't been playing, we're obviously lacking some serious upgrades as well. So we just gotta hope and make it through. At least we can get some champion rewards tomorrow. Lawson and some Hamilton. No epic in that crate. Melbourne can be tough, but I never used to score that much lower there. Again, just so many laps where Alonso pulled himself back through and slowed us down. So, and usually we can get up to like 3rd or 4th by first sector. Not that race. Race start is the real struggle of Hutch. Real struggle. It's terrible, the race starts on this game. Okay, 252. We can still get to about 346 or something like that points-wise. Which would still put us into like P4. So, should still actually help us get through in this round. We've had some very, very poor displays like race 3 and race 6. Otherwise, it's not actually been too bad. If you take away the real player that we got in race 2, we probably would have scored 47. So again, it's not as bad as it seems, but if we change the look race 3 and 6, it'll be a lot different. So let's carry on, of course. Now we're going to go at another pain in the backside circuit, and Alonso is going to be key again. Race start power unit. I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to put this on. Top 1 player, Jigar. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to try this. Race start drivers. So it's going to be Alonso again. And it's going to be an Ocon. So let me know. Points for race number 7. Get the point guesses in the chat then. We are heading off to Mexico. Race start power unit. Come on. Jigar, we need some luck at some point with safety cars. For sure. Come on. Quite a lot in the 40s. You obviously have got the confidence that the last race was a bit of a blip. 1-4-7-1. Okay. Let's see what we've got in hand. Mexico City. It is time to get racing. Come on. Need a better race here. It depends what account you've got, Chow, and what level you have it. If it's making positive stats on your car, then potentially yes. 18th, 22nd. Race start, power unit. Race start and power unit. I'm going to use the Rooster Booster. Now, let's see the race start. Are we going to get stuffed by the race start again? No, don't, A1 Beats, don't. Let's see. Are we going to all go left? Are we going to get stuck? We all go left. We're going to get away okay. Apart from Alonso again, who doesn't get lucky. Look at Ocon's start. The look, he's in P4. Alonso now gets through. So we do... That is not bad. But you can see how cars get stuck so easy on this track. And already, it's P2, P5. P2, P4 now. It's a brilliant start. Level 1. Probably not then, Chow. Now I'm going to try and save power unit. Hit the DRS. And let's get that. Wow, I literally cut the corners. I just cut the corners. I mean, that is track limits on another level, surely. But we've blasted into the lead of this race quite easy. This has been a turn up. Alonso's just going to keep on conserve. Everybody's scrambling to put 47 now in the chat on the basis that we're going to get 47, it seems. But a long way to go. Have to give the position back. Never! Until the stewards intervene, I am giving nothing back. Hey, that's it, Frenchie. We're trying to give you some entertainment value. And now, Ocon is already back out in P1. Alonso then trying to get past and does so. He gets into P4. Come on then. Let's get this job done. P4. Can we get back past? Can we get back into... Here is Mertz. And safety car may not be coming out this race. We definitely need safety cars tomorrow if we get through to final round in the circuits of Miami and Australia. How are we, Mert? Nice to see you. $10-second penalty. No, not giving it back. I'll take the 10-second penalty because we're that far clear. At the minute, we've got a gap of 12 seconds, so we'll survive. Sid, welcome. Because of Ocon. 2.7 pit time is insane. Hey, J1 Live, we were all at your position 1.0, remember. When we all started this game, it was up at the 4s, 5s, 6s. Eventually, as you keep working harder, you will get that pit time to be a lot lower. So Ocon comes back out in the lead. Alonso makes his final pit stop now. New tyres. 2.7 second pit time out in P number 4. And just got to get back to P2 now, who will be pitting. So we should be good to go here in Mexico and are going to score another 47 points. That will be, is that back to back? I think, did we just score 47 points in the last? No, we didn't. We had Australia, didn't we? Of course we didn't. How could I get confused? Down the straight we go. Alonso back to P2. And he sets himself on a victory then. Look, here you go. Both of them together now. Let's get the cinematic out of the way. Look at this. Director cuts. Finish this ASAP. Yeah, we've still got 20 minutes, Jigar. I've only got one race left. Still got 20 minutes. As we come around the final corner. One lap, the final lap. And then we have got a trip back to Singapore to finish off. But Ocon and Alonso are going to bring this home. And Fernando Alonso takes P1 off Ocon. That is the race start attribute kicking in. That is where you can see how much different that race start makes. So Alonso P1, Ocon P2. Congratulations if you said 47 points. That is exactly what we have scored here in Mexico. With one race to go, can we score back at Singapore at 47 again? But we are job done. Rival is currently 14th and 10th. Which is good. And make sure, one race to go. Make sure you hit that like button, please, on the video. We haven't, Jigar. We're away from all social media at this point. Nice and easy, comfortable. So, 300 points we are pretty much on. 299. We can get up to 346. And that would generally put us into P4. So that should... It should make us qualify. But, of course, we'll see what happens with that one. So, again, it's race start power unit for this last race. It is getting straight into it. I'm going to try, though, this one with the flex on instead to see if it helps. But, how many points are we going to score here in Singapore? Race number 8, race start and power unit is the call. What are we going to score? 47 in race number 1 against a real player. 57, Jigar says. I wish. Kimo's expecting us to get a higher matchup real player. With a 43er. And did you know, chat? Let me know if you did or you didn't. Did you know that if you are racing basically Singapore, you can get players who are at race 1 or race 8 to match with? Some of you might not know that. But usually, every other race, you match up with players at the same race. But if you're in race 1, racing Singapore, you can match somebody who is race 8, racing Singapore. Mika believes in me. Welcome, mate. 24 plus 23. I'm not that good at maths, but 47 points, I'll take that. I want to see P3. Well, I'm going to be P4 in the leaderboard at the moment. We don't want P3, though. We want P2. Ocon, Alonso, medium, medium. I'm going to just whack on a surf boost and make sure that we qualify. I'm going to use a rooster booster as well, which means they have learned from any mistakes in race 1. Here we go. The final race of our opening round is to come. We are here at Singapore, lights out, and away we go. Can we get a good start? It's okay. Ocon's had a rough start, but you never know. That might still balance out on this lap number 1. Alonso doesn't usually get great race starts for us, but he's got away okay. Yep, Jigar, race start and power unit is Surf. Surf's is actually the best race start power unit boost. And then I've used a rooster booster on the other car. So let's see, as we come through, now overtaking, again, seemingly a little bit more difficult. We're not the biggest overtakers on this game, clearly. As now Alonso comes through and gets into 10th place. So 10th and 13th. Now remember, in race number 1, it is a case that we got P1, P2 on the final lap. So a long way of racing to come still. There is P9. Must be the water. Wow, we should have done that at the Chinese one, shouldn't we? Forgot that one. Alonso coming this lap. Let's use DRS here. Let's see if it makes any difference. It might make some difference. Boom. There you go. 7th and 9th coming through. I remember Ocon, we usually go to 3 hards at the end of this stint. Power unit is good though. That is what we have managed to do, is get some good power unit levels. And Ocon's up to 6th. Alonso is 10th behind Norris. And he's almost got full power unit. That's like 2 laps worth of pushing power. Just trying different points to use DRS. That looks a solid point there to use DRS. And Alonso is finding his overtaking groove. Here he comes through again. Alonso flying at the moment. And 2 laps of power unit to pretty much use as well. He'll carry on 1 more lap. And he'll get into 4th place if he can stay ahead of his AI version. And he can. So we'll see how this manages up. There are the front 3 just ahead of us. So we are not too far away from these. We're going to try and close up now. Can we get past George Russell? The old switcheroo. Not making work now. Can we get into 3rd? No, we can't. We get into 5th, though, in the background. Just saw that one happen. What level? 6, I think Alonso is, as he comes into the pits. So Alonso, it pits. Still not really on for the 47, I feel, here. Still, Piastri now flies ahead of us. Yeah, we haven't really been playing a lot, so we are lacking a little bit of levels. We are not a million miles away, but a lot of work for these to do. Come on, Ocon. Come on, Alonso. We've got pretty much a full power unit to attack here. We're trying. We are trying, chat. We've got nothing else left. Yeah, we do 3 medium, 3 hard, Frenchie, with Ocon. Whereas Alonso's going 2 medium, 2 medium, 2 medium. Ocon, I need Ocon to get through and then basically hold Leclerc up. That is what I need to happen. But at the moment, that is not really happening. So I don't think I'm going to be scoring 47 points here. And I've done the best I can as well, like always. I've done absolutely the best I can. It's just the way the cookie crumbles in this race. Into P3. Is it not too late? Leclerc will run out of tyres. No, he won't. I'm just going to push. It doesn't matter about Ocon. I think I'm going to drop a point here. But I did the best I could to get through. As we come through! Yes! Come on! Come on! We thought it was over. And it wasn't. We managed to find some unbelievable pace in that last bit of straight. And we managed to fly by the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. He didn't run out of tyres. We just found some absolute pace and managed to get the 47. I'm pretty sure that most of you thought that that was a goner. Free boost for everyone. I bet you all thought that was game over and 46 points was going to be the case. Let's go. Woo. That was, I tell you what, we have to work on this account. That is no sort of false lie there. Hamilton free, Alonso, and the setup worked well too. So, that is our 8 races, I think, done. Let's see how we got on. Let's open any crates that we can as well. We've got a couple of the champion crates to open. Before we have a look how we did overall, we'll open some of these up. Any more pit pass ones we can. Let's open the downforce. Let's open the gold crate as well. And no epic. I'd love some slick shift in here. Behrman, Alonso, and Rumble. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. So, let's have a look. You can hear me. I don't mind. If you could or couldn't. Okay. Let's go. Let's open these 2. Let's go. Any slick shift in here. Hadjar and Norris. Yeah, I didn't think you could, but I thought, well, there's not much being discussed anyway. I'm getting clothes bought for me. It's always great. Stroll, Mach 2, and Supernova. Okay, so that is them claimed. I don't think we've got anything to claim from there. We haven't. So let's have a look how we did then. So first of all, make sure to hit that like button for me. That would be very, very much appreciated. But for now, let's go and take a look. So Singapore Grand Prix, it wasn't our best showing. We had 2 difficult races. We all saw that happen. And champion looks like this. We slot into currently P4, 346 points. Not a massively strong showing. I would, of course, like to score more. But actually, considering what we did, in theory, if we don't get a real player tomorrow in race 2, we should score 47. So it's only race 3 and race 6 that we actually need to sort out. If we can get lucky in races 3 and 6, we should be able to score 47 points at every other one. So eventually, if we can get that little bit of luck, you never know what might happen tomorrow. Caramphasys, you just need to keep racing, mate, in the highest series and win to get through it. So that's not the worst round in the world, I don't think, but we are scoring too low at Miami and at Australia. We have had some bad luck, but you know what? It's not too bad. 3-4-6, and we'll hopefully, I think we should get around tomorrow. I can't see us being problematic. I think we should absolutely get around tomorrow. If we can get through to the final round and get some sort of result rewards, then that is going to be ideal as well. So that is that for our opening round. I can't guarantee that we'll be live on the free-to-play, but if we can, and if we have time, we will go ahead and do it once qualifying finishes. So in roughly about an hour and a half time, if I have the time to do it. If I don't, I won't, but of course I will try. So that is Opening round done. Hit that like button on the stream for me as you exit. And again, thank you all for your support. Good luck in your racing. And remember, the strategy guide is out there for this round as well. It's got all the strategies in there as well. Evo is in 5th. Give you back the 4th position. Evo, you've still done a solid round, mate. We'll hopefully both battle it out tomorrow. But good luck. Thank you again, everybody. And let's see you tomorrow for some more racing as well. Good night. Who put me in the middle? Why am I sitting there? There you go. Now, that's a bit better. Get the fat face in the middle of the screen. That's what we're talking about.